Hey, Connect Group leaders, welcome back to another weekly update where we're trying to keep you informed about the things going on around our church and hopefully keep you informed at all times about things that are important to your group. So let's dive in. We got three things today to talk about. Number one being we are wrapping up the book of Acts. Can you believe it? We've been rolling through the 12-week study in the book of Acts, really studying at the early church and how the early church started and began to grow over time. And man, it's coming to an end. 12 weeks is not enough. I've seen churches teach through this thing for a whole year, which we're not doing, but we're able to do it for 12 weeks. But after this 12 weeks, believe it's right after Easter, we'll dive into the book of Ruth. After Ruth, we'll go into Nehemiah. So we've got some great studies coming up. I know your people are going to enjoy it. You're going to enjoy it as you dive in and learn, because I always say that the teacher learns a lot more than even the people in the class as they prepare and teach the lesson. So man, this is going to be really exciting. Number two is prayer nights. We have prayer nights coming up on March the 25th and April the 1st. These are great times for you to come and seek the Lord and pray and maybe even just pray for those you're inviting to the Easter services, so that they would come to know Jesus and that lives would be changed. But man, how cool would it be if you invited just a few people from your Connect group to come to these prayer nights with you, to pray together as a group? I mean, it'd be really cool to have all of our Connect groups there present at these prayer nights with their people praying. I think it'd be super powerful. So think about it. Share it with your group. Invite your people. I'd love to see you there. I'm going to be there both of those. And man, let's make it a party. Number three, this is just kind of more housekeeping rule. Make sure that those who are teaching on a regular basis in your Connect group are members of Cross Creek Church. Number one, it's really awkward when someone teaches for a long time in your group and then they find out they're not a member, right? That's just kind of weird. Number two, we want to make sure that everyone teaching in a Connect group is in alignment with our statement of beliefs. Not everyone knows that we are Southern Baptists. And so sometimes people find out later and they're like, wait, what? I didn't know that. Well, it's because they never went to discover Cross Creek and they never were given the opportunity to apply for membership and to meet with the pastor, to share their story and ask their questions. So look at your teaching rotations. Make sure your teachers are members. If you don't know, then just ask me. Send me their names. I would love to check it out for you and let you know where they stand as a member of our church. If they're not a member, there's a class this Sunday for them to come to that I'm teaching myself with Josh McCaslin, and I would love to have them there and to get them into the system and going so they can become an active member of our church. This is a qualification for teaching in Connect groups. So this is not something we can ignore. It's something we have to press into. So I'm just making you aware of it because we've had a couple of cases where there's people teaching on a regular basis that are not members, and we just need to get that corrected, right? So that way they know where we stand on our expectations, and we know where they stand in alignment with those expectations of what we're asking our church and our people to teach and to stand on. So I just want to give that to you, a little housekeeping rule. But here's the best time, the time you look forward to, the leader spotlight, which is going to be Scott and Barb Frichet. They teach a Connect group called New Beginnings. New Beginnings actually started a few years ago online via a Zoom call. I mean, can you believe that? Online through a Zoom call. Started with a few people, and then it began to grow. They brought it on campus. It began to grow some more. And then over the last year or so, I mean, they've begun to blow up. They began to blow up, and the group's been really thriving and growing, and more people being added to the group. And so it's been really cool to watch something that's very unusual, a group that starts online, come on campus, and then God begin to grow that group because of the faithfulness of the leadership in that group. It's just been really neat to watch. And now they're talking about multiplying a new group in the fall. And so, man, Scott, Barb, the leadership of New Beginnings, great job, man. This has been such a fun thing to watch over the last few years, of just your faithfulness to take something that God is doing and stewarding it, and now watching God begin to multiply the efforts. And so thank you for your service. Thank you for what you do here at Cross Creek. If you see Scott and Barb in the hall, or anybody from New Beginnings Connect group, man, introduce yourselves, high five them, because these are some great people that you want to know. Well, that's all we got for this week, and I'll catch you on the next leader update.